White Mountain is rated as a most difficult trail, but 3 of the 4 tough sections on this route all have bypasses, with only one bypass being somewhat difficult. The easier route on 3N16 makes this trail a more difficult trail, requiring a good 4x4 with adequate ground clearance. There are several great overlooks and viewpoints along 3N17. The first is called Windy Point. The 4 difficult sections include Cal 3-Wheel Hill, named after a Jeep driver who managed the long climb with only 3 wheels on his Jeep. Half Mile Hill, Suicide Hill, and Frustration Hill are the others. For a short distance, 3N17 is easy, then the long, relentless series of climbs begin. If there are any weaknesses in the cooling system, this climb will make them apparent even on a cool day. Windy Point was our lunch stop. We were over an hour behind schedule, so our stop was brief. Windy Point offers spectacular views in all directions. Since it takes a while to get there from any starting point, it's a good rest spot before you tackle the most difficult sections of the White Mountain Trail. Shortly after our lunch stop, we arrived at Cal 3-Wheel Hill, a long climb with rocky shelves to the left and loose rocks and dirt to the right, combined with some side slopes sections. Dave wanted to tackle the climb, but I decided to take the bypass to the right. If we both got stuck here, it would take too long to get out, hampering our chances of getting to Pioneer Town before dark. If Dave did get stuck, I could go around the bypass and winch him out from the top. Fortunately, Dave made the climb in the Rubicon with little trouble. Right after Dave crested Cowles, I noticed a tree across the bypass trail. I radioed Dave that we may need some assistance, but when we got to the tree, it was long dead, dried out, and was easily moved by Ron and me before Dave even had a chance to reach us. Dead ahead is Suicide Hill, a nasty climb with ruts, loose dirt, and serious side slopes near the top. To safely make this climb, you need at least 3 rigs. One on the top with a winch to help if you get in trouble, one at the bottom, and the one driving the slope. Since there were only 2 rigs, and the fact that 4-wheelers have died here, we decided to save this challenge for another day. This video does not do justice to the difficulty of this climb.